In this video, we will go over the widget slide schedule. This is a common capability found in every widget, which allows us to specify exactly when we want the slide to play. The slide schedule can be set up in either the widget creation process, or by editing the slide at any time after it is created. Let's edit a slide and look at the Schedule Slide function. The Schedule Slide button is found at the bottom of every Edit widget window. In larger edit windows, we need to scroll down to the bottom to locate the button. When we click on the Schedule Slide button, a new window opens and we see sections to set: the time of day, the day of week, and the start/stop date. The time of day is based on a 24-hour clock and has a default setting to play from 0000 to 23:59. This is the full 24 hours of the day. This means that if the slide is published, it will always play any time during the day. If we want to restrict the time of day the slide plays, we simply change the values in the two fields. For example, if we want the slide to play from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., we would simply enter those two times in the From and To fields. The next section, Day of Week, has a default setting to play from Sunday through to Saturday. This is the full 7 days of the week. This means that if the slide is published, it will always play every day of the week. If we want to restrict the days of the week, which the slide plays, we simply uncheck the days of the week we do not want the slide to play. For example, if we wanted the slide to play from Monday to Friday, we would simply uncheck Sunday and Saturday. The next section, Start/Stop Date, has a default setting of no values. This means that if the slide is published, it will always play according to the settings in time of day and day of week, without any regard to calendar dates. If we want to restrict the play to specific calendar days, we simply click on the calendar icons to the right of each field and set the calendar start and stop dates. For example, if we wanted the slide to play from December 15th to December 24th, we would click on those dates in the start and stop fields. This means that after December 24th, this slide will no longer play. The slide will remain in the playlist until removed, or if a current expiry date has been set, it will be automatically removed. Current expiry is covered in the Common Widget Settings video. Once we have set the desired time, days, and dates, we can click on Save to close this window. We also have the option to reset the values at any time and begin from the start position if we need to, or to simply cancel if after reviewing the current settings, we do not want to make adjustments. There is also a Reset Schedule button within the widget edit window. This is handy when a schedule has expired, and we want to use the widget again, with or without a schedule attached to it. We have covered how to access and adjust the slide schedule. As we work with our shows and build content in them, there are two ways to easily determine which slides have a schedule attached to them. The first is within the show framework, where we see the panel playlist for each panel in our show. The key thing to focus on from a scheduling point of view is which slides are published. Published slides, which don't have any information around them, as these slides do here, will play each time the playlist loops. This slide is not published at all, so it will not play. It will simply be skipped in the playlist until it is published or removed. All these other slides which have the little clock and the times and dates below them are all scheduled items. You can quickly see the schedule for the slide by clicking on the little clock. We can see that this slide is going to play from 8:50 a.m. to 9:20 a.m. every day of the week. There is no start and stop date specified, so it will continue to play for as long as it remains published. We cannot edit the schedule from here. We can only see what the schedule for the slide is. Green colored text means the slide is currently scheduled and will play in the future. Red colored text means the slide's last scheduled date of play is in the past, and it will no longer play, even though it is published. If we click on this red text, we will see that this slide was scheduled to play on December 4th, and only on December 4th. Even though it says to play the slide from Monday to Friday, because the dates say to only play on December 4th, that limits the play of this slide to December 4th. The second way to see which slides have schedules attached to them is from the dashboard. A complete listing of all the scheduled slides in all our shows is available from the dashboard. We simply click on the dashboard and scroll down to the scheduled slides section. Here we can see any slides from our complete list of shows that have a schedule attached to them. If we see a scheduled slide in a show, which we would like to adjust, we can simply click on the show name in the listing, and it will open the show framework for that show. We can then edit or reset the slide schedule, or delete the slide. The slide schedule is a powerful content control capability, which gives us very granular control over any slide, in any panel playlist, in any show.